to say to the people of South Carolina, your federal government is here for you in the face of what happened last weekend. We have been here, we are here today, and we will be here until we are doing all we can to help you.
That was Jeh Johnson, Secretary of Homeland Security. A week after historic flooding blamed for 17 deaths in the Palmetto State, people in parts of the Low Country are still evacuating flooded areas.
Other flooded impacted areas like Columbia, there's a massive cleanup that has begun, but there are some obstacles out there to it. One of the hardest hit neighborhoods in Columbia was around the Lake Catherine and Gills Creek area. Robert Kittle is there tonight with the homeowners who are literally picking up the pieces of their lives.
Just look at the size of this pile of debris, but it's not at all unusual here in Columbia as residents here start cleaning up. After nature dumped trillions of gallons of water, the people of Columbia are dumping buckets of what's left.
Between 6 and 7, as I was getting stuff out, it was up to my midway up my calves.
Jason Snyder and his family got out of their home safely as the water came in.
That pretty well signifies the watermark. It's a little over 4 feet, about 4 feet an inch over.
Now friends and strangers are tearing out the inside of his house. It all has to be replaced from floor to ceiling.
But this is our life, this stuff we collected.
There's now a mobile first aid station in the neighborhood to provide tetanus shots and free medical care. And the city says the boil water advisory will continue into next week at least. Some streets are still blocked off, which is causing traffic jams. Hazel Brody lives right next door to Jason Snyder. To give you an idea of just how deep the water got here, I'm about 6'2". Here's the watermark on this house. She hasn't started demolishing the inside yet. Here's what her living room used to look like. Here's what it looks like now. Her photos are spread out in the sun to dry.
I'm hoping we're going to save the pictures because that's all I care about, really.
They're especially dear because she lost her husband of more than 50 years back in May.
I hate the loss, but he was my biggest loss.
Both homeowners say what they've lost is just stuff that can be replaced, and with everybody who's rallied around to help, it's hard to be sad about what happened. In Columbia, Robert Kittle, 7 on your side.